Keep it in the video.
Hi.
Hi. We're gonna do a yoga sequence.
Partner yoga sequence?
Yep. And don't know any of the scripts, how to pronounce them. I know them.
They're wacky.
They're hard and they're long. So we're gonna skip that, and we're just gonna get right into the sequence today.
We're starting out with supported Sukhasana.
See how bad we are?
That's the only one that has a weird name. Wow. To do this one, you'll sit back to back with your partner in easy pose. Nice straight back and hands on your knees with your palm facing up.
Make sure the crown of your head is up to the sky.
Yes, crown of that up to the sky. Good tip, Kenzie.
To deepen this, you stay in it longer, or put your hands up
Or
at a heart center.
heart center.
To modify it, you can take your legs a little bit out.
Like that, or you can put your arms down to the side instead. Beautiful. From this one, we're gonna go back into our easy pose. Kenzie?
I know we have to stay in here for a minute.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's just stay here and chill just for a second. Feel the breath. Feel your breath. Feel its warmth.
Okay, are we good now, Ken?
No.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Breathe. Okay, we're good now.
Okay. What now, Kens?
I don't know, you go.
Okay, we're gonna move into twisted seat. We're gonna twist. Let's twist to the right first. So you're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna put it on your right knee. You're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna put it on your partner's knee. And you're gonna look the direction that you're twisting.
Too deep in this bish.
To deepen this pose.
Just deep in this pose. You can take the hand that's on your partner's leg and take it to their other leg.
Kenzie, no falling. Back up.
And then to modify.
Good, to modify.
You can just put it on your own leg.
Hold
and
your
just
own
twist.
one leg and twist. Beautiful.
Let's just stay in the regular pose for a minute.
Sounds good. All right. And so we're gonna go from here back to our easy pose, and then we're gonna take it and spin around so that we're facing each other. We're gonna actually go on our knees. So we're gonna be kneeling. We're gonna put our knees up against each other, and we're gonna put our hands on the knees of our partner, on our partner's knees. We're gonna have a nice straight back, good posture, shoulders down. Kenzie, how can you deepen this?
You can deepen this by lifting your head up higher, making sure you get a good stretch. To modify this, you can put blocks underneath your ankles, because sometimes you need ankle support. And just put your hands to your side.
Good. Okay. From this pose, we're going to go into seated forward fold. Seated forward fold. So we're going to go back onto our butt, and we're going to put our feet straight against our partner's feet. We're going to scoot back so the camera can see us. And once you're in this staff pose with your feet against your partner's feet, you're just going to go ahead and forward fold down as far as you can. How can I modify this, Kenzie?
Modify this, you can bend your knees, or you can not bend as far.
Good.
To deepen this, you bend.
Good. If you are able to, grab hands with your partner. We are not able to, because we are not that flexible this way. Good. We're going to have our knees bent with our toes touching. And we're going to grab our partner's arms.
Make sure you're in monkey hold or whatever.
Yes. Yes,
This is
grabbing our
monkey hold.
forearms. We're going to take one foot up first. And then we're going to go and we're going to take the other foot up. Good. And try and straighten your legs. To modify this, you can bend your legs. Not too much bend. To deepen this, you can straighten your legs a little more and try and pull your shoulders back. Beautiful.
No, we have to stay in it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
to. Oh, you already said
I
it.
already said it.
No, it has to be like a regular yoga sequence. So like we can't just like teach it like she does and then like leave. We have to like stay.
Yeah, I forget. We're doing it.
Hey guys.
Good, okay, from this, we are going to go into thread the needles. We're going to take it, go, turn into tabletop. I'm going to back up a little bit so we can actually have you guys see something. Kenzie's going to scoot over just a little bit more. Good, okay. You're going to take your outside arm, and you're going to bring it in. Hold on to your partner's arm, place your shoulder down, place your head to the ground, and straighten out your inside arm.
To deepen this pose, you can take this arm that's on the ground and put it behind your back. To modify this, you can just scoop.
Be loud.
Be loud.
No, I'm saying the camera probably can't hear you. To modify it,
you can bend a little less, like turn a little
and
less.
you can bring your arm in just a bit too.
Yeah.
And you can go in and out a little bit if you need to.
No, just stay. Be loud.
Why don't you do the other side, Kenz?
Oh yes.
Okay, so we need to switch sides really quick, but we're able to do
Do
it.
both sides.
Yep.
Because in yoga you have to do both sides.
Scoot over. There you go. Good, okay. And inside in, grab arm, head down, and straight arm. Or once again, you can go back, or take it in less. Good.
This feels so nice, Loki.
Good, okay.
Did you guys feel that stretch? That was so
That was a
good.
great stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go from this to double plank. We're gonna have Kenzie start out in her plank on the bottom. Kenzie's gonna go into her plank. I'm gonna put my hands right next to her feet outside of it and place my feet on top of her shoulder blades in a plank position. You're gonna hold this for a bit. To modify it, don't hold it for as long. To deepen it, try and do a push-up. We're not gonna do that. Good.
Okay.
And now we're gonna switch. So that Kenzie can be on the top.
I thought you were about to make me do a one, bro.
Good. Okay, Kenzie, you ready?
Yep, go.
Partner 1, plank. Partner 2, plank. And Ellie's not that strong, so we're not gonna hold this. Whew. That's a good workout.
All right. For all y'all who are not close with your partner, this is how you get closer with your partner.
Good. We're gonna go from that into downward dog and assisted handstand. We're gonna start with Kenzie in her downward dog. Scoot back a little bit more. There you go. Good. Kenzie's gonna go into her downward dog, which is gorgeous. I'm gonna put my hands right here, real close to hers. We're facing the same direction. And I'm gonna take my feet and put them up on her lower back into a bit of a handstand. I've got a 90-degree angle with my torso and my legs. And we'll hold this.
To deepen this person, me, you can go down into deeper into downward dog. To modify it, you can go down.
And same with the person doing the handstand. They can go on their knees too. Alright. And switch.
Wait, how do I do this?
You got it, kids.
I got this.
Yep. You know where my hands went. Closer. Right there. Yeah.
Struggle sometimes. Struggle sometimes.
There we go.
Yay.
Good job, partner.
Okay.
Good, okay. We're gonna go from this position and we're gonna go.
This is hero pose.
Huh?
This is hero pose right here.
Yes, we are in hero pose. I did not purposely do hero pose, but this is a good hero pose moment.
Hero pose.
Okay, and then we're gonna stand up because we're gonna be moving into supported back bend. We're gonna scoot back so that you guys can see it, and we're gonna switch sides because why not? Yeah, you're gonna take your partner's forearms. We're gonna step a little bit closer, and then you're gonna slowly bend back, looking up at the sky or the ceiling.
Too deep in
Too deep in this. You do what?
Go back more.
You go back more. Good. What do you do to modify it?
You go up more.
Yay. Beautiful. We're gonna hold this one for a little longer. Make sure you're supporting your partner with counterweight so that you don't fall over. Good. Beautiful. We're gonna slowly come up out of this one, rolling your spine a little bit, just to release the tension. Yep. Then we're gonna back up just a little bit. We're gonna go into the next pose, which is standing shoulder stretch.
You need to go slower. You're going so fast.
You gotta keep me in time. Good. Okay, for this one, we're gonna lean forward. Slowly grabbing onto our partner's arms and slowly working our way to their shoulders and pushing down.
Now, to modify this pose, you cannot push down as much and go a little bit higher. To deepen this pose, you can go down. And for the sake of my legs, we're not going to do the deepening, so we're going to stay up here. And, yeah, your legs get stiff.
We're gonna do some good breaths.
Now let's just breathe, okay? Really take deep, long, breathful breaths.
Breathful breaths.
Just really feel your partner. And just release the mind of stress.
Even though it's sucky right now. We're getting through finals, man.
Just breathe and we're done. Slowly come back up.
Good.
Shake it out a little
Shake
bit.
it out a bit.
That was
Do what you need. That was nice. Okay, we're gonna go from there into our double dancer pose. We're gonna put our right foot forward to start. Our right foot forward to start. And then we're gonna go and grab on to the shoulder. Lift the back foot up and lean into it.
What the hell? Why am I so with the button?
Good, and balance here. Good job, Kenzie.
Oh.
Good. Okay, to deepen this one, you bring that leg up a little bit higher. To modify this one, you can take it down lower. And don't fall like Kenzie made us do. Good, okay, once we're done with this side, we're gonna switch our legs. And we're gonna go on to the other side.
Better on this side.
Good, okay. Grab on your partner's shoulder. Grab on your leg. Let's go to this side.
I'm so close.
And lift. Now, as you can tell, we don't have that great of balance.
It's the left leg.
This pose will help to improve your balance if you do it on the regular.
As in dancers, you probably got this in the bag.
Good, and obviously this is just the other leg, so the modify and deepen are the same. Beautiful. After double dancer, we're gonna be facing each other. What? We're gonna have to do this again, you know that, right?
Why?
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and turn around. We're gonna wanna be kind of close to each other. We're gonna wanna widen our legs out. Good, nice and wide, the wider the easier. There you go. And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna forward fold. I'm a little too close to you. Forward fold and hold on to each other. Good, this one. In order to modify,
You can bend your legs.
you can bend your legs or you can pull up so you're not folding as far. And to deepen, you pull your partner in. We're gonna sit in this one for a bit, in the normal version of it, not in the deepening. Beautiful. breaths.
Really breathe. There's a lot of blood flowing to your brain right now.
There is.
A lot of it.
Good. We're gonna slowly come up, making sure not to fall down. Roll that back a little bit. Shake it out.
Those knees.
Good. After this, we're gonna go into camel and assisted back bend. We're gonna have Kenzie here starting camel. So she's gonna face this way. She's gonna face this way. She's gonna go on her knees. You remember this one.
Maybe.
And she's gonna go and hold her ankles and arch back. Good. The second partner, you're gonna go up on your knees. Up on your knees. Up on your knees and hold your ankles and arch back. Good. The second person is gonna stand facing the same direction. And then they're gonna wait for their partner to get into camel pose. Good, and then they're gonna back bend onto their partner. Now this one takes a little bit more flexibility sometimes to be able to get into. In order to modify this one, you can go down on your knees like Mackenzie did at first, and have your partner put their hand on their shoulders instead of their stomach.
This is the better one.
Good. To deepen it, the person doing the back bend can bend their back more, or the person doing camel can also bend their back more.
We switch.
Then we switch. You are correct.
Now, guys,
We're not judging flexibility here.
I got soccer legs. Oh,
All right. Now this one Kenzie here is not flexible enough to do. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. And that's okay if you're not flexible enough for this one. It takes work.
it takes the fear of not falling on your
Yes.
face.
Good. Okay, we're gonna move from this one into a new seated one. The rest of our routine is gonna be seated. So
That's
we
how
get
we
a
like
nice
it.
break.
That's how we like it.
Good. We're gonna come here. We're gonna face our partner. And we're gonna bring our legs out. We're gonna put our feet together. We're gonna start with Kenzie folding forward. I'm gonna grab onto her arms, and I'm gonna pull her until she says stop.
Please stop.
Good. I'm gonna hold her there for a while, just to get a good stretch. Good. Breathe, Kenzie. Breathe. Deep breaths. No laughing. Breathe. Good. And midway, you know what? I'm gonna pull her down a little farther because I know she can. Only do this with the permission of your partner, though. Good. I'm gonna slowly release her up. Beautiful. Now she's gonna do the same thing to me. And she's gonna grab my arms and pull me forward.
This is not even fair. Yeah, you lean back, sweetie.
There. Okay. Whoa. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna breathe. Kenzie, why don't you go through our modifications and deepening for this pose?
To deepen this pose, you pull and you lean back, so your partner really gets a good stretch. To modify this pose, you can just right here, not that much. Don't pull that much. Or
I'll say, what about her legs?
you
Yes.
can bring him in a little bit.
You were really quiet.
You can bring him in a little bit, or bend him. You know,
What about taking him in a bit like this?
that's what I said.
Okay.
I said bring him in.
Well, I couldn't understand it. So bringing legs in like this can make it easier. Good. I'm not finished with my stretch though.
And let's breathe. This is a really good stretch for people who really like to stretch.
I really don't like the stretch. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go from this one into probably mine and Kenzie's favorite, which is double child's pose.
Sure.
We're gonna start with Kenzie on the bottom. That's where she likes to be. And so I'm gonna move out of the way. She's gonna go into child's pose, and I think we're gonna face that way.
For child's pose, you're gonna put your toes together. You can bring your
Knees.
thighs
Thighs.
out wider,
And then
Which includes your knees.
Yep, but you're just gonna slide down.
Good.
Like this. Where you?
The second person is gonna go ahead. A little awkward for people who don't know each other, but they're gonna go and climb on top and do the same thing on top of the bottom person. It's a little harder to get your feet together, so don't worry about that as much. You're gonna go and lay and breathe.
Are we deep in it, Ellie?
You will deepen this pose by deepening your own child's pose. Deepening this is a little easier if you're on the bottom. When you're on the top, you're just kind of, it feels great, but you're just a little bit more here.
Yep.
In order to modify it, you can just come up a little bit. If you're on the top, you can do the same on the bottom too, Kens. You can come up a little bit. Good. Should we switch?
No.
Okay, let's go back.
Here a little bit.
Good, we're gonna come up and we are going to switch. Oh, ooh, good stretch.
See if I still got it. And just hold it here. Really breathe deeply and just enjoy the moment.
Good, and that's all my legs can handle. Make sure you're listening to your partner during these, because if you don't listen to your partner, then it can really hurt them.
Communication is key.
Yes, communication is key. Okay, we're gonna go from double child's pose into our very last pose of this sequence, which is Savasana and back bend. Would you like to start on the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. Kenzie's gonna go ahead and lay down. Doesn't matter. Let's get this way a bit.
Go ahead and do it.
Good, lay down. She's gonna go and lay down. She's gonna bring her legs out so that there's space for me. She's gonna lay her palms up. Oh. Good, down by her side and up. The person on top is gonna go ahead and just lay right on top, very carefully. Don't flop on top of your partner. Just lay down on top, legs in between their legs, and arms out to the side.
There's really no way to deepen it, I feel like.
Maybe you could put your arms up.
I guess you could put your arms
Deepening. Or deepening if you put it to heart center if you're on top.
up to modify.
To modify, you're laying down already.
It's just a
You could put mats under the top person's feet if they need to be lifted up. Or blocks. Same with under the hands.
This is the most relaxing pose of our entire
This
scene.
is why we saved it for last. Just a nice relax. Just ease you out of this sequence. Good, we're gonna go ahead and switch. So carefully, the top person carefully gets up, making sure not to hurt their partner. Moves out of the way. And lays on the bottom.
Just breathe.
Kenzie, you're gonna let us know when we're done with this one.
And when you are done breathing, come back up.
Beautiful.
And that is the end of our sequence. I hope you
Namaste, everybody. We love you. Smooches.